Hi, Bacon. Hi, Guitars. Yeah, that song was actually all those songs are from Epidemic Sound. I need to make a new panel for that information. Yep. So, what is up, everyone? I hope everyone's having a great time. And before we begin, we had an offline follower. I would like to thank S. Sarkin. I twitched. Ow. No, I'd like to thank S. Sarkin for the follow. Yeah, they have a lot of great songs, but you have to either pay for a license with them or be in a YouTube network that works through them, which you might be. Freedom? Aren't you the one that's in Freedom as well? Freedom has access to Epidemic Sound. So by proxy, you have access to tens of thousands of songs. That final one, I don't think they have anymore. I think the person who was singing, I think she pulled all of the songs.
I bet those traitorous Oseram will just conveniently lose Dervahl in the transport to Mainspring. I've seen this.
I still want to get this now. Get that Scavenger Bliss. Extra reset? Actually, Ammo Crafter. That'd be even better. But yeah, Freedom. If you're with them, you have access to Epidemic Sound. It's nice. Right, now I have to go here with just Sunfall. But I kind of want to hit up this Tall Neck first. I also did find out something from someone. The power cell that is needed for... here? There are 5 power cells. One's in the first ruin you visited. Next one's at Great Horde. I don't remember where they all are. One's at Maker's End. One is... I don't know where it is. The All-Mother Mountain, which apparently you can go back to, but you need 5 for that thing. And Guitars, thank you very much for the host. But yeah, you need 5 of the power cells for the custom armor that's inside. I have no clue what the armor does, but you need you need to go out of your way to get some of the items. And the final power cell you can get from one of the missions coming up, from what someone told me. Right, so that should maybe let me in. I'm loving Horizon. It was on sale on the Black Friday for $20. I was like, yes, buy all the things.
Yesterday's grub tasted like razor.
Come here. Ooh. Little party going on.
Don't mind me.
see you, rabbit.
Forget about traveling light.
Crafting. Actually, it would be nice to have a tripcaster. Or stuff for that. Okay, resources. What do I have that I don't care about? God, drop some of these. Oh, the one with Streamlabs? Yeah. Well, I heard it was a rumor a little bit before it became official. I have to look into it. It's just all of these Streamlabs alerts that I have, I'm using custom code to put all the text where I need it. I just have to make sure that I can keep using that custom code. Otherwise, it looks bad.
Good. I can use this.
Every time I hop these mountains, I feel like I'm playing Skyrim. Which is funny, because I've only played like an hour of Skyrim. That's a big old lake.
Clear that up later.
God, it's a big lake. Screw it. I'm lazy. I'll go the quicker way. Is it using like regular OBS Classic, or is it a derivative of OBS Studio? Stay up top, go this way.
Calm, calm.
Why you have to be so rude? Okay, still go this way. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. Okay. Actually, this might be the last Tolnak. Yep. Oh no. Stay over there. Oh no, you really stay over there. What's funny is I can actually override those, but I still have yet to actually take on one of those rock breakers. That's what they are, right? I think I have that. Yep. Alright. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, run.
Full already.
Dun, 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 dun. BB Brands. Get in the way.
Another signal. There it is. Another tall neck. Have to climb up to the tall neck's head.
There are a hell of a lot of raptors in this area. No, what that bitrate is because some people, if their internet is too low, they can't watch it. That's why they tell you to cap it about 3500 for bitrate. It's not because you can't stream, it's that because sometimes it's too high for people to actually watch it. Oh, there are a lot of them. How are we gonna go? rabbit over there somewhere. Those people don't know what they're talking about. You could always set it higher. Just that people normally wouldn't be able to watch it. Depending on the quality. Oh god, are you really attacking that? Okay, well somebody's attacking the rabbit. Are you frightened or not? I never did anything for it. I literally got ran over.
Tough the storm out.
Sun and shadow.
Yeah. Oh, really? Oh god, my aim is so bad right now. You're red eye, aren't you? Less problems on my left. Okay, my aim is really bad today. Like, incredibly bad. Holy crap. Don't. Fire bellow. Okay. I want that bellow back on my side. Oh. I hit triangle just a hair too late. How about this? Skyrim of it. Assholes.
Just stay out of their way for now.
I think that was my little ravager buddy. It is basically dead. Where's this other little head over? I shall get him.
That's coming with me.
That's gotta be the point. I have to get to. Bye-bye, Fox.
Scrabbling a bit.
No, I did dig. It's like all the things. Gotta run away.
This should be a good spot for jumping onto the tonic.
Okay, so there's somebody down there. Oh wait, where are you? Okay. Look at Red-Eyed Ravager was attacking him. That's a pretty big lake. What is needed for... I need boar and rabbit skin. Boar skin and rabbit bone. Okay. I guess you could probably also jump off that too. Okay. Almost here.
All right. Now I just have to reach its head.
This is a new one on me. This is a new one indeed. Okay. Okay, the whole map is now visible. What's down here? Oh, right. That got attacked by behemoths. Still some side quests to pick up. I mean, Honestly, if I were you, I'd probably stop watching. Because getting here is going to probably explain and spoil stuff for you. I mean, seeing the map is one thing, but oh, that's right. You want me to clear out the Glenhawks? Haha, no. Right, what I want is that. Skill points I needed. Okay, so ammo crafter is what I really wanted. I need your boar skin. Nothing personal. I need your bone. Be good at you. You don't have anything? No. It's got the meat. Or skin rabbit bone. Yep. Go away.
Grab this now.
I still think out of everything I've faced so far, I hate the Glinthawks the most.
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran Simmer Palace. A bulwark of Karja might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
Even savages live better than we do.
She's very pale. Is she unwell?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter. Her name is Shiana, my sister.
Isn't there anyone in Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory. He's difficult. His soul is in shadow.
His soul is in shadow.
Galiv. That's him. He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that. Where would I find him?
Last I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazon Arch. Another border battle.
The usurpers think nothing of asking for a ceasefire. They're not
I'll
waiting
keep
to come
them
home.
from your brow.
We trust him. I never would have thought Uthid capable of abandoning us like this. It's odd. I could have sworn Sunfall was more crowded just a few weeks ago.
Fine goods for a fair price. Check out these wares.
Alright, you. I need to sell things. You can have the 3 fast travels. I don't need them. Think I have enough sparkers? I think I can with the corruption arrows. Shadow Warbow. If I'm not mistaken, that's what it does. But I've never actually used it.
Take a look at these wares.
Take a look at nothing. Get out of the way, woman.
The Sun Ring. A proud tradition of Carja.
Stay off my focus.
In case it catches you, you'll be lucky if you survive long enough to wind up in that ring.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the Shadow Warbow.
Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful. Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment.
Outlanders.
In the meantime,
If you want to hear
circulate.
about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here.
I'll take the shards, even if it means...
So that's where the facility is.
Having to listen to Bahavas.
I hear the Shadow Carja are looking for one of their own. Should
No,
pay
if I'm not
well.
mistaken, that corruption arrow can do that. Might be able to also corrupt machines with it.
Of loyalty, I thought of Uthid. He can't have just been faking it, can he?
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King. The light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law!
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
It's a kid?
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair. You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
doing so, demonstrated wanton disregard for the safety
We both know
of
you're
the
no killer
king's
for hire.
subjects.
Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ray.
Okay.
From on high.
Well, the Kestrels.
Ah, they want us to see this, boy. It makes quite an...
The balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
Oh. I think I screwed up. Or do they want me to go down?
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
I hope I didn't screw myself over. Which I think I did. We Skyrim out. Guess who's stuck? Oh, there's a vent over here. Yeah, I think I'm screwed. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, that's not gonna help me. Damn it. I think I'm stuck. Just climb up on something, lady. I'm stuck. No. I can't fast travel. Oh, I'm falling. Hold on. Let me guess, I can't fast travel because now I'm attacking. Whoops.
When his support is so sorely needed. I fear this ceasefire is a win.
Okay.
Bringing in these outlanders.
Do I have to go through all this all over again? Well, at least coming over here and then
devoted Karja I knew.
running away.
If he can.
I'll come back later.
I heard.
That woman said to meet her at a green tent down in the camp. Might be worth a visit.
No, it's not. Does it want me to go up or is it just straight down? Nope, straight down. Okay. Now we're back here. Oh god, really?
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in. but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Let's go back to the freaking campfire and then make a manual save. Once it's done saving.
I can't believe Uthid would turn his back on us. He's always been a righteous man.
Whatever work the mercenaries are doing, at least Carja don't have...
I think these disappearances are a blessing.
Heal up a little.
Hey, we have nothing for you. Go on.
I have no clue. This could be the end. I don't know. I don't think so.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila. For her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated. So by now
Uh-oh.
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Wonderful. So what else is back here that I walked away from? It's like nothing. Okay.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
I don't think I want to know. That's why I said you probably don't want to watch this part, because it's literally going to tell you everything.
a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
A waiting room. What the hell would you do to the people? I'm too lazy to read.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your...
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
So, you basically lied to millions of people.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it. Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? A tomb?
So basically, they forced a lie onto people so that they would, I guess, kill themselves in battle, trying to stop the machines. He didn't.
Good. We're too close to let tribal primitives stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
Okay. There are a lot of data points. So.
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo.
Try me now.
Some type of shield there. Interesting.
Previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the Chariot Line self-replication routines? I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, When you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
So, life on Earth died. And then
destroyed. But then remade?
Remade.
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? Why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, The Archive of Knowledge, what happened to that?
I think that's the
I'm as confused as you are.
Not sure.
Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Although Apollo or Hades could be angry. I mean, it's technically AI. So it sees how dangerous humans are. And then sees that basically...
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die.
Why you have to be so rude?
Zero Dawn. He is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair, not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day,
Power's down.
I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor. Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural to be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slip.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff.
Another one of
But the
these.
alternative?
Need to find the right configuration.
For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. Counselor said I might change my...
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Anything up here?
Hello.
Alright, so now I gotta find... Like, how do you get up to that? Oh. I set on the wrong one. That's fine. Left, left, left.
Done. I should check the door nearby. Found one. Looks intact. Now this thing is dangerous.
Just in case it runs anything. That's why I love carrying these.
That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
Oh, it's upside. Oh god, it's upside down. So down, left, up, right, down.
That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
I'll take the marble.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Well, there goes.
The shadow will reach you wherever you go.
Or not.
Oh god.
Get ready for the shadow.
Ooh. Wait. Okay, that missed. God, drawing this boat is so slow. I can't even see.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple.
It never is.
So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulations, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical at places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Yes, and I think that is because of Hades. I think Hades saw how, what the humans did.
Need them soon enough.
I mean, logical reasoning when you think about it. You know, humans screw up the world. They create wars. You don't really care about saving lives that much. So it's gonna take matters in its own hand.
think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More Eclipse.
Careful now.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system.
It's hard too.
That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
So they basically gave up.
Calm.
All of this lost. The ancients' greatest gift to us.
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
Say hello to my little friend. And then there was one. Oh wait, no, sorry. And there was none.
What should have been a cave of wonders.
Grab the DB. So yeah, basically, they realized, I guess, that there was no way to stop what they call the plague. Whatever this plague was. So I guess instead of trying to maybe come up with a way to stop it, they went this way.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol, the ultimate killer app.
Oh boy.
Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere you're growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Okay, so wait. 10 or 15 years ago, the robots were not assholes. They were always dangerous, but none of them were going after people. And then what they called the derangement happened, where they just started attacking.
Are these what I think they are?
Artificial wombs. Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Okay, so Hades took over. Why? B. Wasn't it? See, the machines were always dangerous, but they were never, like, just blatantly attacking humans. 10 or 15 years ago, machines just started attacking.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
About 10 or 15 years ago is the time where you pick up the focus. So it's plausible. And when we picked up the focus, it tripped Hades.
Like it used to hold something.
Us would benefit from antilopinate morphologies, though Caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion. causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
I'm probably a clone of her.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Is there anything else?
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is, give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Got too much already.
But no, I believe that there's a chance that Hades probably saw me through the focus.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Now we're probably going to the freaking arena. Cards are essentially like the Romans.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
I guess even a monster like you can have a glimmer of conscience. You didn't kill me right away. Turn your face to the sun, child. Dressing up murder as religious sacrifice so you could feel better about it?
No. I never doubted the righteousness of killing you. And yet, your words touch close to the truth. In my heart, I deemed the order to kill you unworthy of me. You were just a savage girl. So I thought at the time. Even still, I aimed to kill you, and yet did not. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings, a pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Carja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then cleanse Cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Oh.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus, such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
This just went from bad to worse.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth.
Oh.
Mighty is the behemoth in the eyes of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. And let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
Oops, resume.
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it.
Oh, I get it. Maybe.
Getting ready to charge.
Take out the towers?
That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. He's going to charge. It's down.
No, no, girl, don't anger the damn behemoth.
Those components on the sides of its head.
Oh,
They
shit.
have something to do with his wrist attacks.
God damn.
Freeze canister on its head. Power armor shoots enough. That canister on its belly. Looks important. Those carcasses have parts I can use.
Now I have to take on 2 corrupted at once. I'd rather have the behemoth back.
Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
At least he finally did something good for once. Unfortunately, my focus is trashed. Although here's a blue one.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora Sacred Mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time, then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans. Though, of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not going to tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a want, but a who. Yeah!
Oh, okay. But I mean, let's be honest, right? The red hair is still sticking out. Like, how do you not know? How would you not know that's her? Oh wow, that's quite a chest. Right, with that, I'm actually going to end the stream here for tonight. A lot has been explained in the story. We now know just about everything. Now know just about everything. The only thing we need to know now is, are we? Actually, let me... Can't fast travel? You can fast travel to up to there. Yeah, you can't fast travel in this section. Oh. Skill points, triple. We're gonna do fast reload. Now I'll save. So yeah, we will be back tomorrow, and tomorrow, if everything gets set up right, I should say we should be getting back tomorrow. If everything gets set up right,
Damn dust.
we're doing a Perler stream. Yeah, we know quite a bit now. We know just about everything that's happened. I guess the only thing we really don't know is we don't know what has happened to Boss to get him kicked out. Wrong button. So yeah, with that, I will be back. because I have a lot of things to set up. Earlier stream. If I can't get things to set up for whatever reason, there probably won't be a stream. I don't know. Because I don't have a lot of time now and then to set everything up. So if everything goes according to plan, me having a Perla stream, it will be Pink Yoshi. So that will be interesting, because I've actually never done Pink. It's essentially the same as when you're doing other Yoshis, just, you know, just swapping the palettes. And then we will be back with Horizon Zero Dawn on Monday. When we're done with Horizon Zero Dawn, we're going to be going into what's it called? Life is Strange or Paladins, the free-to-play multiplayer. I don't know which one's going to be next. It might be Paladins, just to have a little fun. But yes, the next main game we will be playing will be Life is Strange, the first one. I've actually never played it, and I've only seen like 10 minutes. I think so, about 10 minutes of the game. So that will be interesting. With that, again, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. Hope you all have or had a great day. See you all next time.